right, so I am here in Wisconsin and just made it through blizzard Elsa. Apparently, Elsa was the second largest blizzard on recorded history here in Wisconsin. There was another one in the 1880s, I guess. There was another pretty big blizzard in 2018, and there was actually still some snow on the ground in July. There was a large snow pile that just didn't melt yet until July. So anyhow, so what I wanted to do is share with you some of the things that I did to stay on track during a blizzard. So if you've never been in a blizzard, I grew up in Wisconsin. I've been in blizzards. This was obviously the biggest one, but it's a lot of blowing snow. I've been in hurricanes as well. I used to live on the East Coast in Maryland, and there's a lot of wind and rain. Blizzards are very similar. There's a lot of wind and snow. Little less destruction, though, on the windy side of things. Power can go out, that kind of, whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyhow, I wanted to share with you some of the things that I did to sort of prep for it. We knew the blizzard was coming. Sometimes what happens, though, with weather, what happens with anything, I guess, is like they're like, oh, it's, the end of the world, and then you get like 3 inches of snow. But there was 27.5 inches of snow where I am. And so a lot of thinking ahead. Once you can get to the grocery store, go to the grocery store beforehand, get enough food to last you for a couple of days, but you have to get food that you don't need to cook because you don't know if you're going to have power. So the wind, the heaviness of the snow can pull down the power lines. So got a lot of pre-made chicken, protein powders, protein drinks that don't need to be refrigerated. I mean, they're refrigerated in the sense that they just taste better cold, but got a lot of those and had some chili on hand. Chili obviously tastes better warm, but you get something you can eat cold if it's already prepared. So got a lot of food to just get ready for the blizzard. The blizzard lasted about a day and a half, but then again, you just don't know if your power's going to go out. And then I was able to get out this morning and went to the grocery store, but the grocery stores are still picked over. They haven't gotten any of their shipments in just yet because everybody goes to the store beforehand and loads up on food. So I really kind of approached it like when I'm spending the night, a couple of nights down in the Grand Canyon when I'm hiking. Like, you can't just run to Target. You got to like think ahead. And so it was just, okay, what kinds of things are we going to need? All that stuff. So anyhow, making sure I had the food on hand. I will say, like, it was a reminder. I haven't lived in Wisconsin in 14 years. My family's still here though, but it was a reminder of like when it's cold and snowy and like, holy crap, you just want comfort food. The high carb, high fat food, like it's just, I don't know if I'm conditioned that way or whatever, but it's like you just want, like that's just what you want. You don't want to eat a chicken breast and green beans. That's for sure. While I'm here, I do have access to a gym. I get a week-long pass. There's a powerlifting gym here that I go to, so I can have access to all of the weight equipment. So I do have that gym that I go to. It's one of those that you just have an app that you can access it. Nothing is plowed. Like there's no going on the roads. So I had to figure out what I was going to do to work out from home. So I do have some gym equipment that I keep at my mom's house when I'm here visiting. I have some bands, kettlebell, some weights, that kind of stuff. But I am the kind of person I do prefer to just go to the gym. So that's why I get that week-long pass. So obviously I couldn't go to the gym. I have a yoga studio here that I like to go to as well. Couldn't go to yoga. So it's, okay, what can I do from home? So like I said, I have some equipment, but really what I found worked best was I shoveled. And I definitely don't suggest shoveling that kind of heavy, wet snow. If you're not already active and doing things, I understand that 911 calls go up. People have heart issues, breathing issues, even muscle issues. I am very glad that squats and deadlifts are part of my fitness routine. Even there's a lot of twisting, like you shovel the stone, then you got to twist to throw it. I was fully expecting to be super sore the next day, and I wasn't. But I only shoveled just to get some activity. We did have a guy that came and snowblowed with he had this big ass John Deere tractor. If you're from the Midwest, you know about the John Deere. And he had this big John Deere tractor, and he came and he plowed for us and then came twice. I shoveled once, just again to get some activity. By the time he came to snowblow, there was already, you couldn't even tell I shoveled. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, though. Guy just told me to put a hat on. It's about 8 degrees, maybe 7. But I'm only out here filming this, and then I'm going to the gym. So anyhow, okay, so food, got enough food for a couple of days, planned ahead for not having power and not being able to get out and the grocery stores not being stocked. Did shoveling for my workouts, did some yoga at home too, just on my own. And then I just spent a little bit of time outside. I posted on social media, I was doing handstands in the snow and just having a little bit of fun. What's actually kind of funny is that I took a picture. I'm going to turn around here. I took some goofy pictures of me shoveling my mom's driveway. They're just goofy pictures. I was wearing a bunny hat or whatever, but my mom submitted it to the local newspaper, and they put it on the front page of all the pictures that people submitted. So whatever. But I was just having a good time. I was outside just having a good time and just trying to get outside and get some sunlight and really just stay active and not get into this oh, it's a blizzard, I'm going to just curl up on the couch, which I ended up doing in the evening, watch some TV and that kind of stuff. But now today we're able to get out. I'm outside. The roads are somewhat plowed. I'm able to get to the gym. It's just get right back to it. I'm not stuck in this okay, it's 7 degrees out here. It's really freaking cold out here. I'm going to just stay huddled up inside. So it was really just this conscious decision beforehand, planning ahead, planning for what could go wrong, planning for plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, and just, I know that the important part of my personal fitness journey is making sure that I have the right food that supports me on my goals, and then making sure that I'm getting movement. I'm not just sitting on the couch, cuddled up in my Snuggie. I have a Snuggie. So anyhow, that's how I stayed on track during Blizzard Elsa with my fitness goals. Today is Tuesday. It's the end of the day. Worked today, gonna go to the gym and just right back on the program, right back on in, just picking right up where I left off. So it wasn't perfect. It wasn't what I had planned. I'm supposed to be in Arizona. All the flights got canceled. So it's just, you deal with what life throws at you and you just handle it. You make it happen. All right. So hopefully you don't have to experience a blizzard, but if you do, or you find yourself in some sort of situation where it's holy crap, Mother Nature's got other plans for me, just plan ahead. Plan for plan A, B, C, and D, and knowing that plan E might actually be what actually happens. So, all right. Hope you found this helpful. I'm going to go to the gym, get some weights in. Talk to you soon.